Okay. Mm, everything is good. Mm, that's really good. So I want to add a section, the scope of the problems. ACM is more DCG, coefficients, deficient, explicit Nike, graph, main Nike, Yamaha. Yeah, so these are the problems that we mentioned, but we don't want to address them right away. The only thing that worries me is that, okay, how many of these questions we want to gather? Like, we will have a pile of questions we never address. Why don't we just let it go? Let them go. If they are super important, they will come back naturally. Like, because I did it in my previous projects, and it was like a list of 20 problems that could be solved and was related. I don't know what is the value of it. We know what we want. What is the point of gathering the things that we know we don't want to address, but they're close? Maybe they're good for writing an introduction, but I would write it down. But I don't believe in it heavily. I would write it down because Ehsan asked, and I said yes. So let's go to main. Main the text. So we have a section called old stuff. DCG coefficient, what is this? Yeah, I need to send DCG coefficient. You know what? I promise. He said it's good for my thesis. Let's do it. Let's not optimize. It's just something inside me says, Why the fuck should I spend my time like that? It's just, that's the quote actually. A doubt kills more failures than a failure ever kill. A failure kill only one failure. A doubt kills more failure. Dreams. That's it. Dreams. Doubt kills more dreams than a failure ever will. I don't want to get injured again. I don't want to see that quote again. You fucking write it. By the way, I want to thank, what was her name? Daniela? Honestly, she did just 1 hour physical therapy for free. Thanks to Bay State Physical Therapy. I've been there multiple times. This time they just, my arm hurt because of wrestling, and they offered me like a examination for free. That was super nice. And they, for free, means no money. Seems really money is not the biggest deal for everybody. And it really helped me. It just, I didn't stop going to wrestling. I kept going wrestling. My wrists are better now. By the way, I didn't stop going wrestling. Now my wrists are better. Fucking crazy, right? Promoters, product. I need to clear this stuff. That's the thing. That's the reason I say I don't want to add this list of questions. Because I have a list of things I want to do here, and they just pile up. They don't fucking go away, and you end up deleting all of them. You know what? That's it. That happens. That's what happens in here in my notes. Like, I have so many lists of things I want to do, and I never did them. I never did them. If it is not in my agenda, why should I do that? I'm not gonna do it. If somebody else wants to have a keep a scope of problems, then they do it. However, sometimes it helps. Okay, I like it from this perspective, that it helps to show you what you want to solve, because you are not trying to solve some other thing. Like, you say, I want to solve this, but also you want to make it clear for your audience, I'm not going to solve another problem that sounds very close. So, where is the fucking begin document input? Okay, input categories. Is it a category? Yeah. Input. Yeah, it helps. Probably it will help us in the literature review section, and problems. That's true, because once it completes, we solve our problem. We want to address the problems who are close. We want to add a literature review section, and it really helps us. Okay, what other papers did, and that's good actually. I need to think like I'm writing a paper. Right now my focus is on this, but I need to be at the moment and at the same time look long term. Dude, that's art of doing research. Not everybody can do it. All right. What is I.text now? All right. So I did like. Now I have reason. Now I convinced myself to do that. Without convincing yourself, if somebody cannot convince you, you should not do something you don't want to do. So, section cascade. Scope of the problem. Is it the right scope? So scope means the space or opportunity for action or thoughts. These questions actually have no opportunity. Action or thought, always scope or expression. So I don't like the scope. Alright. Let's ask ChatGPT. So I want to find the title, but about the problems that are close to my problem. Actually, I want to do it in my notes. Yeah. So I want to write a title about the problems that are close to my problem, but the problem I'm solving. But I don't know. Okay, I want to know the title. I was thinking to add this section, scope of the problems, but scope means the problems that have the opportunity to be thought about or stop! Fuck! But the scope means the space of problems that you want to think about. Those are the problems I don't want to think about, but they are like similar problems. Close to my problem. What is a good title? Well, fucking similar problem. Similar problem.
Since you want to highlight problems that are similar, but not the ones you're solving, you might use a title like Adjacent Problems, Neighboring Challenges, Related but Distinct Problems, Problems in the Vicinity, Similar but Unaddressed Problems, Borderline Problems.
So good.
These convey that the problems are close to yours.
This is so beautiful. Related challenges, neighboring problems, scope of related problems, scope of related problems. All right. Broader context of the problem, challenges adjacent. Oh, okay, actually. Adjacent problems, neighboring challenges, related but distinct problems, problems in the vicinity, similar but unaddressed problems, similar, borderline problem, adjacent problem. I like to choose neighboring challenges. Wow, I'm so happy. It feels really good. Neighboring challenges, I want to say begin, itemize, one neighboring challenge is optimal ranking. Optimal ranking for a list of products comprised of multiple categories. Optimal ranking for a list of products comprised of multiple categories. for Cascade user model. Alright, that's a good one. Then we give it to ChatGPT. And I wanna add this thing. Edit this shit. Yeah, this section does not need to be changed. What was another one that? We went over similar, yeah. Also want to add the literature review section. I don't remember that, but okay, that's good. Dude, I fucking love ChatGPT. Our productivity. Main.text. Oh, it should not. And I want to add like literature. And in the literature section, just want to mention the literatures we already. There are a lot of related literature, but if we don't happen to read them and discuss them, I don't want to add them. This paper is just gonna be what I have done. I am a scientist. Whatever I do is science. That's very stupid, but I want to treat this paper. All right. One paper I want to be like this. Who fucks? Who gives a fuck? Alright, this is it. Literature, alright. Category identification is a good typo. I like the word identification because you're not gonna. This is the problem I want to solve actually. problem. And then I want to say, oh, literature. All right, let's add 7. Literature. And I want to also add section related works. Where is it? Um, So why am I like this? I had a bad model of the world, and I'm trying to come up with a new model for how I'm gonna publish a paper from now on. I had that model. Based on that model, I came up with 2 papers, one and a 1.9, right? It's about to finish. Now I had a moment of reflection and said, all right, dude, this model does not matches real life this way. So what was the model? Oh, we go study all the papers, we mention them, we solve a problem that solves every problem. No. I think also, like now my brain model is more like Instagram. Everybody is just publishing something, right? Well, it is not true in my field of work actually. If it was I think machine learning journals are like Instagram. They're just, nobody cares what you do. You just publish, nobody reads them. They're just wanna publish. It's just like something that should be private, you are making it public. There is no point at this point in machine learning journals to make a paper public because most of them won't get enough attention. So, but it's good to be in access of everybody. But like, there is so many papers similar, or not similar, but nobody can read all of them. So, it's not the bottleneck anymore. It's not the important point anymore. We have so many literature. We just, so from now on, literature is just we read these parts and we wanna acknowledge and say be respectful to the people who wrote. It's not that they are the most critical work. No. And that's my new mindset. All right. So we just went over some new work because we don't have time to go over all the works available. We just go over some of them because human beings' knowledge is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And if we want to just go read other people's work, we don't have time for working ourselves, like for our own work. We wanted to create something to solve a problem we are facing. That's what it is all about. It's not the biggest issue in the world. It's not a small issue. It's an important problem. But for solving it, we rather focus on our own ability. I think it takes less time to solve this problem using our own abilities than going reading all the literature. You know, something like that. All right. Talk a lot. So for the related work, I just wanna add the ChatGPT, use ChatGPT because we had the discussion with it. Why is my laptop so hot? Dude, the ChatGPT app is not really good. Can you come up with actually not all the works were also interesting, so fuck this section for now. From now on, any literature I see I will add, and if one of those past literature are very important, they will show up again. I don't have any worries. So let's jump into what we want to do now. So last time it was assortment planning. We did a great job. We went over the literature, data-driven product design categories, dynamic clustering approach to data. Oh, these were the papers I read. All right, and optimal cascade model for two types. And all right, another user behavior model is, instead of cascade model, is top K. So let me add it to the scope. Right, Optima top K. Top K. Well, this one is actually very close. We don't have any strong identity related to cascade model. Top K can be also covered. Alright. And the user just studies all those K numbers. Random, top K where K can be random. And I'm gonna also go for something like that. Site proposal. Alright, anything else in this? User click model. So data set, it's on S1. We will need to check out next steps. Let me add it here. So I will add it here. Estimation of the method. What is the estimation? Alright, we have to play around with this cascade model and see how it is. Like, come up with a problem setup and see how it works. Clean this stuff. "70 pages. Attention space is limited. That's the whole shit. Attention. That's the crazy shit. The bottleneck of humanity is attention. Our attention span is limited. Perfecto. These are not even related, yeah. They are about ranking, and in general they are beautiful problems, but they are not the problem we want to solve. They were just for me to get a better intuition about ranking, so I'm gonna... Yeah, fucking ranking is crazy. I mean, even cascade model is beautiful. It says, if at the beginning of your list you said put bullshit, people will not go and see the bottom of the list. So having good options at, for example, this model. Yeah. I mean, I really like that every problem in this space makes me curious. I really like it. Happy because when I started this problem, I said I wanna do a problem that is really about me. This problem is everywhere you go. This problem is on Instagram, on YouTube, I don't know, every app like Credit Karma, credit scores. It's all about recommendation. Our life is surrounded by recommendation rules and algorithms, and that's great. Like, I don't need to think about them. I just look around myself, and then this problem shows up. Let's not jinx it. Fucking, if you really like something, you're scared to lose it. Oh! Shit, what did I do? I mean, also I'm erasing these notes, but just looking at them is a good reminder. MNL, 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 ML. Mm-hmm. So that's actually pretty good. Dude, I feel so safe. Damn. Dude, I'm a fucking genius, by the way. I solved the problem last night. Made some shit happen. I cannot speak about them, but maybe later. There is no door that we cannot open. That's what I want to say. That's it. There is no door that we cannot open. If you decide to open a door, you are already on the other side of the door. Dude, I'm so fucking motivational, bro. Who could have thought? If you decide to open a door, you are already on the other side of it. That's fucking. I need to write it down. Where should I write it? Alright. DCG versus user click. All of these thoughts, we need to get into the literature, spend on the literature. Oh, another problem that is, oh shit, close is item what about the list that are already flooded? That's a good question. Our model won't answer it. Our model is a prevention model instead of like fixing a model. wants to study? I don't want to study auctions. I like to look at the problem of, you have two categories. What is the optimal ranking for the products? In the very extreme case where we don't have any threshold, users only click on their own products. I was talking to Nagin. Nagin said, even we don't know what is the optimal. We may know the optimal solution for the one category of product. We may know the optimal solution for maximizing the number of clicks, but we don't know. It's like optimal revenue, I guess. So these are very minor changes in these models can make problems like NPR very difficult. And I don't want to solve an NPR problem. I want to solve a problem that helps eBay. I don't know who the fuck is Mr. NPR. I don't know even if I solve an NPR problem, who gives a shit about it. But I know if I solve eBay's problem, at least I solved eBay's fucking problem. They come and say thank you. Other people, whoever is interested, has self-driven intrinsic incentives to solve NP-hard problem, go solve it. I don't have any interest. I don't even like this kind of combinatorial problems. Ugh. I mean, let them be the mathematician. Let them be the genius. If it is being genius, I don't want to be genius. I just want to do whatever I like to do. No, using. Let them be the smart guy. I fucking hate being smart. Fuck that, dude. I just like some problems and I want to solve them. Dude, by the way, I have to bring my microphone. Let's bring it because honestly it's the only time we can set it up. Guys, first of all, I want to check if my voice is good enough. If it is good enough, why should I add this toys? It's just already bringing this one, the tripod, takes a lot of energy. Oh, my dad called. Give me a second. Okay, so voice quality. Let's see if we need it. And how much improvement. If it is good enough, I don't wanna touch it. Fuck optimization. I fucking hate optimization. Jesus. Amir NPR. What if I search armchair theorist? Armchair. Fuck. There is another one, it's called Armchair Theorist, and it has 19 subscription, and it brings it first. Okay, let's go Armchair Theorist. I love literature. And so it's sum over all the attributes. Alright. Dude, actually this is good. I don't think we need a microphone. We will keep the microphone for when we have podcast or we are going somewhere loud or something. But I'm not gonna do it every day. Jesus! Oh, okay, what is it? Max Audio Pro. This is on, this is... Okay, I think it's on. Headphone, microphone in, line in, headphones, earbuds, headset, external. Okay. Is it on? Oh, it is on. Yek. Oh shit. It is on. I can see the line. Oh. Ooh. 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 So, alright, for the rest of today, I'm gonna use this. It's actually cool. It's actually cool, but I have to check how quality of voice is. And what else? Well, the rest of it stays inside. And 999. What is happening? Yeah, good thing it has two of them, so I can do podcast. I mean, even when we had the podcast with Amin, we didn't need it, so probably I never use it. What else? What else? Oh, it's actually mic AUX. Alright. So let's go back. Let's check on the items. I like to do some simulation as well. That's really nice. And see how it is. So it is categories identification. It's a clustering problem in the space of ranking. Damn, this is beautiful. It's like interference, right? There are a lot of information, but if it is not the information you want, it will be a distraction and interference. So the beauty of interference is that you want to find the signal, like two people want to find each other, communicate, these telecommunication problems, right? They need to go on the same frequency or on the same time slot so that they can find each other. Otherwise, there are a lot of people, multiple sender, multiple receivers, and they are all sending information. In order for those two to find each other, they need to be on the same frequency band or something like that. That's crazy. So, if you send and somebody else does not receive that, you should not be upset. He's just not interested in what your content is. So, for example, we are saying, oh, why Mr. Beast, what is it called? Audience are not watching my content? Well, because they are in another world. Okay, part of it is this. It is one extreme that you say, all right, or for example, in the problem of category, you say, they have another intent, they want to watch that. Part of it is that they don't see you. So this is like, part of it is you need to be visible and then you need to be also relatable. That's it, right? Probability of getting a click is probability of observability times probability of relatability. So both are important. Like a lot of ads are being seen, but they don't receive click because they are not relatable. Those are two extremes, right? I really like this problem. I feel this is my problem. I mean, I hope it solves other problem people too, other people's problem as well, so I can fucking make some money out of solving this. Hopefully eBay's problem solved. Dynamic fairness and all. So intuitively it is kind of obvious what's happening. So intent is that frequency, or category is that frequency that is the latent variable. And definitely there is effect of competition between these similar sellers that are gonna be compared with each other. But if you are from different categories, you wanna send the signal on a separate frequency. You don't want to be mixed. That's beautiful. I think this problem that we are solving, even at the identification level, is a very deep and foundational problem. It is super foundational. So two sources of information are being mixed because we only have one stream. We own the platform, we don't know what's happening. And there are some reviewers or buyers of the product that they know what they want and they can separate these products. And we want to make it, all right, if it's happening, stop the channel from getting flooded. I don't know if we have similar problem in telecommunication or not. Because in telecommunication, we don't say, okay, the channel will be assigned to this group of people. Here it's more econ, but in a sense it's also related to telecommunication. Alright, dynamic fairness and uploading. By the way, what time is it? Like after minute 40, right? Yeah. These are the things I want to go back to, so I'm not gonna clean. Yeah, we need to write this stuff down. Let's do that. Alright, sounds good. Estimation and ML estimators, right? Let's solve this. Let's talk about this problem. Posture. Mm. All right, perfecto. Mm-hmm. Let's take a break. We come back and write down this stuff.